I walked into the meeting room. I was wearing my best suit. I had prepared for days.
You looked professional?
I looked professional. But the moment I opened my mouth, I destroyed it.
What did you say? Did you make a grammar mistake?
No, I said sorry.
Sorry, for what?
For nothing. I was 2 minutes early, but I said, sorry I'm early. Then I sat down and bumped the table. Sorry about that. Then I opened my notebook. Sorry, let me just find my page.
Ooh, that is painful to hear.
It was worse to feel. I saw the boss's eyes change. She stopped looking at me like an equal. She looked at me like I was a child, like I was a nervous intern.
It is terrible. You try to be polite, but you accidentally make yourself look small. You erase your own confidence.
Exactly. I realized in that moment I was apologizing for my existence. I was saying, please forgive me for taking up space.
That is heartbreaking, to have great ideas, but to wrap them in an apology so nobody respects them.
And I know millions of you watching right now do the exact same thing. You use sorry as a shield.
But we are going to drop that shield today.
Yes, I stopped doing it and my career changed overnight. Today, I'm going to show you how to stop apologizing and start commanding respect.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I am Isabella.
And I am Jonathan. You are watching Learning English while learning life lessons.
And that is exactly what this is. A life lesson, because words have power.
They do. But before we give you the solution, we have a very serious warning for you.
Very serious. Listen carefully.
If you do not click the like button and subscribe to our channel in the next 5 seconds,
then you will have to write us a letter of apology.
yes, a handwritten apology. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, you are safe. Thank you for clicking.
Now, let's analyze this sorry disease. Why do we do it, Isabella?
I think it is because we are nervous, especially in English. We feel like our English is a burden to other people.
A burden. That's a strong word.
It is true. If I ask someone to repeat a sentence, I feel like I'm annoying them. So I say, sorry, can you repeat?
And that is the trap. When you say sorry, you are telling them, I am annoying. You are planting that idea in their brain.
So I'm creating the problem I'm afraid of?
Yes, if you act like a problem, they treat you like a problem. But if you change the words, you change the reality.
I want to change the reality. I want to be respected, not pitied.
Then you need to learn the power swap.
The power swap? Is that the secret technique?
It is the technique that saved my career. It's very simple. For every weak sorry, there is a strong thank you.
A strong thank you. Can you give me an example?
Let's take the most common one, being late.
Okay, I am ready. The power swap. I am late to the meeting. I am sweating. My instinct is to scream, sorry. What do I do instead?
You take a breath, you smile, and you say, thank you for waiting.
Thank you for waiting. Wow. That feels completely different.
How does it feel?
When I say sorry, I feel small. I feel like I owe them something. But when I say thank you for waiting, I feel grateful and confident.
Exactly. And how do they feel?
They feel appreciated. I am telling them, you are a patient person.
Bingo. You are validating their virtue instead of highlighting your failure. You turn a negative start into a positive connection.
That is amazing. I am not a late person anymore. I am a grateful person.
Yes, and this works everywhere. Imagine you're in a conversation. You're listening to a native speaker.
Okay,
but they are speaking at 100 miles per hour. You get lost.
This happens to me all the time. I usually shrink down and say, sorry, my English is bad. Can you repeat?
Ugh, no, never say my English is bad. You are insulting yourself.
But it is true. I'm confused.
Being confused is not a crime. You don't need to apologize for learning. Use the power swap.
Okay, what is the swap for sorry I don't understand?
You say, thank you for repeating that, or thank you for slowing down.
Thank you for slowing down.
Do you see the difference? You aren't saying I'm stupid. You're saying you are a great teacher.
I love that. I am making them feel good about helping me.
Exactly. In our channel, Learning English While Learning Life Lessons, we believe that communication is about energy. Sorry is low energy. Thank you is high energy.
It is high energy. I feel lighter just saying it.
But, Isabella, there is one place where the sorry virus is even more dangerous.
More dangerous? Where?
In your emails.
Oh no, I write emails every day.
Let me guess. You receive an email, but you're busy. You reply 2 days later. How do you start the email?
I write, so sorry for the delay, or sorry it took me so long to reply.
Stop it. Delete it. Burn it.
Why? It's polite.
It is not polite. It is guilt spam. When you open an email with sorry for the delay, you are reminding the other person that you were slow. You are painting a big red sign on your forehead that says, I am slow.
You're right. I'm highlighting my mistake immediately.
Yes, so use the power swap. Instead of apologizing for the time, thank them for the time.
So I should write, thank you for your patience?
Yes, thank you for your patience. Boom. Now you look professional. You look busy. You look important.
Thank you for your patience. It sounds like I am a CEO.
It does, but we still have a problem, Isabella.
A problem? I feel great. I'm swapping everything.
The power swap works for small things, but what happens when you make a real mistake?
A real mistake, like I sent the wrong file or I spilled coffee on their laptop?
Yes, if you say thank you for your laptop, they will punch you.
True. So I have to say sorry then.
You have to apologize, yes, but most people do it the wrong way. They use the weak apology.
There's a strong way to apologize?
There is a specific formula, a 3-step formula that makes people trust you more after the mistake than before.
Wait, they trust me more because I made a mistake? That sounds impossible.
It's called the golden repair, and I'm going to teach it to you right now.
The golden repair. It sounds like something you buy at a jewelry store.
It is more valuable than jewelry. It is the ability to mess up, but come out looking like a hero.
Okay, I'm listening. I made a real mistake. I sent the wrong file to my boss. I am panicking. What do I do?
Most people do the weak apology. They say, sorry, boss, I sent the wrong file, but I was really tired and my internet was slow and my cat jumped on the keyboard.
I have used the tired excuse before.
We all have, but notice the word but. Sorry, but.
Yeah, I'm explaining why it happened.
No, you are making excuses. You are pushing the blame onto the cat, the internet, or your sleep. A leader never uses but in an apology.
So step 1 is delete the but?
Yes. Step 1 of the golden repair is total ownership.
Total ownership.
You look them in the eye and say, I made a mistake. That was my fault.
Ooh, that is scary. It feels like I'm standing naked in the cold.
It feels scary, but to the boss, it looks like confidence. It shows you are strong enough to carry the weight.
Okay, I made a mistake. I sent the wrong file. Is that it?
No, if you stop there, you just look incompetent. You need step 2 immediately.
What is step 2?
Step 2 is the immediate fix.
The fix.
You don't wait for them to ask. You say, I have already corrected it. Here is the right file. Or, I'm fixing it right now and you will have it in 5 minutes.
Okay, so I admit it, then I fix it. I made a mistake. I'm sending the correct file now.
Much better. But there is one final step. Step 3. This is the one that makes them trust you forever.
Step 3?
Step 3 is the future protection.
Future protection.
You need to tell them why this will never happen again. You say, I have created a new checklist to make sure I double-check every file before sending.
Wow, so I'm not just fixing the past, I'm securing the future.
Exactly. Let's put it all together. Compare the two versions.
Okay, weak version. Sorry, boss, my cat distracted me. Here's the file. Hope it's okay.
Weak, fragile. I don't trust you. Now give me the golden repair.
Okay. Takes a deep breath, puts on a serious face. I made a mistake and sent the wrong file. That's on me. I've attached the correct file to this email, and I've updated my saving system so this won't happen again.
Boom. I would hire you. I would promote you.
Really? Even though I messed up?
Yes, because I know you are accountable. You solved the problem before I even had to worry about it. That is learning English while learning life lessons.
Accountability is sexy. I like it.
It is very sexy. But Isabella, there's one more category of sorry, and this one is tricky.
Another one?
Yes. What do you do when someone else has bad news, like their grandmother died or they lost their job?
Oh, I usually say, I'm sorry. Is that wrong too?
It's not wrong, but it can be confusing because you're not apologizing, right? You didn't kill the grandmother.
No, of course not.
So why use the same word you use for spilling coffee? We need a better way to show empathy without using the S word.
Exactly. I didn't kill the grandmother. But I say, I am sorry, and then I feel, I don't know, generic? Like I'm reading a script.
That is the problem. I'm sorry is safe, but it is often empty. If you want to really connect with someone who is hurting, you need to swap apology for validation.
Validation. How do I do that?
Instead of focusing on your feeling, I'm sorry, focus on their experience. The best phrase you can use is, that must be so hard.
That must be so hard.
Yes, or that must be incredibly difficult.
I like that. When I say I'm sorry, it's about me. When I say that must be hard, I'm looking at them. I'm seeing their pain.
Exactly. You are validating that their feelings are real. You're standing beside them, not just watching them.
It feels much warmer.
Another great one, especially for professional bad news, like if a colleague loses a client, is I can imagine how frustrating that is.
I can imagine how frustrating that is. That is good. It shows empathy without being too emotional.
And if it's casual, let's say your friend dropped their ice cream on the floor.
A tragedy.
It is. Do not say I'm sorry. Say, oh, that sucks.
That sucks. I learned that from movies. Is it rude?
Not with friends. It's actually the perfect way to agree with their bad feeling. It says, I agree, this situation is bad.
Okay, so for tragedy, that must be hard. For accidents, that sucks. I'm building a whole new vocabulary today.
You are replacing a weak vocabulary with a strong one. But Isabella, we have one final boss level to defeat.
The final boss. What is it?
It is the interruption sorry.
Oh, I hate this one. I'm in a meeting, everyone is talking, I have a great idea, but I can't find a space to speak.
So what do?
I wait for a tiny pause and I whisper, sorry, can I add something? Sorry to interrupt.
And usually nobody hears you or they talk over you because you started with sorry. You asked for permission to exist.
Yes, they ignore me. It makes me so angry. But how do I jump in without being rude?
You need a verbal crowbar.
A crowbar, like a tool to force a door open?
Yes, but a polite crowbar. You need a phrase that's strong enough to stop the other person but kind enough to keep the conversation flowing.
Give me the crowbar, Jonathan. I need to open some doors.
Okay, instead of sorry to interrupt, try this. Can I just jump in there for a second?
Can I just jump in there?
Yes, jump in is an idiomatic phrasal verb. It sounds active and energetic. It's not an apology, it's an action.
It sounds fast. Can I jump in?
Or if you want to be even smoother, use the connection method. You connect your idea to what they just said.
How do I do that?
You say, I love that point and I would like to add.
I love that point, and I would like to add, oh, that's sneaky.
It is. You compliment them first so they stop to listen to the compliment. Then, while the door is open, you walk in with your idea.
That is brilliant. I'm not fighting them, I'm joining them.
Exactly. You are learning English while learning life lessons. The lesson is, don't ask for permission to speak. Create value and people will want you to speak.
I feel like a totally different person than I was 10 minutes ago. I feel powerful.
You should, but we need to review. We've covered a lot of ground today.
Yes, we need to make sure our viewers remember the power swaps.
And I have a special final challenge for them to practice in the comments.
Okay, my brain is full, but I feel strong. We need to recap this because I don't want to forget anything tomorrow.
Let's lock it in. We covered 5 major power swaps today.
Number 1, the time swap. If I am late, I do not say, sorry, I say,
Thank you for waiting. You validate their patience, not your lateness.
Number 2, the confusion swap. If I don't understand, I don't say, sorry, my English is bad. I say,
Thank you for slowing down. Or could you clarify that? Be a detective, not a criminal.
Number 3, the email swap. If I reply late, I never write, sorry for the delay. I write,
Thank you for your patience. It makes you look busy and important, not lazy.
Number 4, the golden repair. If I make a real mistake, like sending the wrong file, I do not make excuses. I use the 3 steps.
Total ownership, immediate fix, future protection. I made a mistake. I have fixed it. I have a plan to stop it happening again.
And number 5, the interruption. If I want to speak in a meeting, I don't whisper, sorry. I use the crowbar.
Can I jump in there? Or I love that point and I want to add.
I love that. Jonathan, this is life-changing. I feel like I have been walking around with a heavy backpack of sorries and I just took it off.
That is the goal. When you stop apologizing for existing, the world starts respecting you. You stop being a guest in the English language and you start being an owner.
I am an owner. I love that.
Now, for the millions of people watching, we need to see if you are ready to be an owner too.
Yes, it is homework time.
We have a final challenge. I want you to go to the comment section right now.
Okay, I'm going to the comments.
I want you to imagine you are replying to an email 2 days late, but I want you to use the power swap.
So do not write, sorry, I'm late.
No. If you write sorry, you fail the test. I want to see thousands of comments saying thank you for your patience.
Let's fill the comments with gratitude. Thank you for your patience.
And we also have a secret code word for the true fans who watched until the very last second.
What is the code today?
No more shields.
No more shields, because we put down the paper shield and we picked up the sword.
Exactly. If we see no more shields in the comments, we will know you are part of the family. We will try to heart every single one of those comments.
Guys, thank you so much for watching. This channel is learning English while learning life lessons, and today the lesson was confidence.
You are stronger than you think. Stop apologizing for your greatness.
If this video helped you, please share it with a friend who says sorry too much. Save them from the virus.
Yes, save them. See you in the next video, everyone.
Bye. Thank you for waiting.
Good job. Bye.
And there has a girl